Hello, today we will study how to solve simultaneous equation using determinant method or using Cramer's rule. First, let's see what is meant by a determinant. A determinant is the arrangement of some four numbers here in your syllabus. This is a determinant which is denoted by capital letter A. Okay. Row wise if you see, there are two elements A and B. First row, second row C and D. You can also look at column wise. In the first column elements are A and C, second column B and D. Since there are two rows and two columns, we call this as a determinant of order 2. We can also find the value of this determinant. How do we find? Actually it is cross multiplication. That is A into D. The value of this determinant is A into D minus, remember the sign, C into B. This is the value of this determinant. Numerical value can be found. So let's see some examples from your textbook how to find the value of the determinant. Look at this determinant. The elements you can see are -1, 7, 2, 4. Since you have to find the value of this determinant, go for cross multiplication. Okay. So copy the numbers very carefully. First you need to practice a lot and then of course much faster you can do. What you have got? -1 multiplied by 4 minus 2 into 7. So you have got -4 minus 7 2s are 14. Now both numbers are negative, so you are going to add them and the answer is -18. So what is the value of this determinant? -18. One more example you see. Here the determinant is 5, 3, -7, 0. So when you do the cross multiplication, you will have 5 multiplied by 0 minus, see the numbers, -7 multiplied by 3. 5 into 0 is 0. Then here this negative and this negative becomes positive. 7 3s are 21. 0 plus 21, the answer is 21. Another you see, 7 upon 3, 5 upon 3, 3 upon 2, 1 upon 2. Go again for cross multiplication. In the first bracket you have 7 upon 3 multiplied by 1 upon 2, bracket closed, minus 3 upon 2 multiplied by 5 upon 3. Now general laws of simplification of fractions we will see. You are multiplying two fractions, so see in the numerators and denominator if anything can be simplified. Here nothing can be simplified, so multiply the numerators and denominators respectively. 7 into 1, 7 upon 3 2s are 6. No negative here, so this is minus. Here you can see 3 and 3 can be cancelled. What left here is 5 upon 2. Now you need to work here with LCM. LCM of 6 and 2. You know what it is? 6. So by 1, by 3, this comes as 7 minus 5 3s are 15. So the answer is -8 upon 6, which can be simplified. 4s are, 3s are. The answer is -4 upon 3. So now you are clear how to solve a determinant, that is how to find its numerical value. Now we are going to study, suppose this is an example. This equation we have to solve using determinant method or Cramer's rule. How do we do? You need to make 3 determinants from this. How to make that? First let me explain you. Suppose these are any two simultaneous equations written in standard form. First one is a1x plus b1y is equal to c1, and second equation is a2x plus b2y is equal to c2. So first thing you need to understand before we start, every time you have to check that the equations are written into this format. Then let's see how to make the 3 determinants needed here. First determinant we are going to find is D. Look at this now. These, when you write one below the other, A1 and A2 is the column for the coefficients of x, B1, B2 coefficients of y in the two equation, and C1, C2 are constants. So for D, I will just make it very easy for you. For D, you just ignore the constant terms C1, C2 and pick up these two columns formed here. So which are the two columns you will be taking here? A1 and A2, first column, coefficients of x. Second column is B1 and B2, coefficients of y. This is how your first determinant D is formed, and then by cross multiplication you can find its value. Second determinant you need to make is dx. For dx, what you have to do is x. So you hide this column, A1 and A2 column will be hidden here. And in place of that 3, remember the relation for x it is. This is hidden, and this column A1 upon A2 you will replace by the constant column, that is C1, C2. So what I am doing here, A1, A2 is replaced by C1, C2. Second column B1 and B2 is as it is, the coefficients of y. Hope you all have understood how to frame dx. This should not go wrong, otherwise the further full calculation is definitely going to be wrong. Now, how to make the third determinant dy? For that, again hide the column for the coefficients of y. Okay, keep this d in your mind. So here now I am not going to use b1, b2. In place of that I will use c1, c2. So what's my determinant here? a1, a2 and b1, b2. Since we are talking about y, so y's coefficient will not be taken here. So I will be writing here c1, c2. This is how the three determinants, very easy way you can frame. Then what the Cramer's rule tells us is the value of variable x will be the value of determinant dx upon d. This is how we are going to use Cramer's rule. And y is what? dy upon d. Now let us see how to solve this equation using Cramer's rule. Equation is 4x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0, and second is 6x is equal to 8 minus 5y. I have told you first equations are to be written into the standard form we want, as we want to use Cramer's rule here. So first equation will be written as 4x plus 3y as it is given in the equation, minus 4 shifted to that side, it becomes as 4. Second equation, 6x minus 5y transpose on the left hand side, so what does it become as? Plus 5y is equal to 8 as it is. The two equations are written in standard form. Step number 1. Second step, let's find the determinants from this. So first we have to find determinant D. Okay. For D, what I have explained, hide the constant part, pick up only the two columns, the coefficients. We are not taking x and y here. Some children they do this. Okay. So what is the first column here? 4 and 6. First column elements are 4 and 6. Second column elements are 3 and 5. So D is ready. Second determinant you are going to find is dx. For dx, as I have suggested, hide this part. Okay, and this column will be replaced by constant column 4 and 8, and y's column as it is 3 and 5. Dx is ready. Find for dy now. For dy, hide y's column. What you already have is 4 upon 6 and y's coefficients are replaced by 4 and 8. After the three determinants are ready, you need to find their values. So do the cross multiplication. You have got 4 into 5 minus 6 into 3. So you have got 20 minus 18. The value of D is 2. Here also cross multiplication you are doing. 4 into 5, 20 minus 8 threes are 24. You have got 20 minus 24. Be careful. What will be the answer? Minus 4. Next, for dy, we'll find now the value. 4 into 8 minus 6 into 4. So 32 minus 24. Answer is 8. The values of the three determinants we have found here. Now we have to solve the equation, that is to get the value of x and y. So by Cramer's rule, what the Cramer's rule tells us, x is equal to dx upon d. What is the value of dx? Minus 4 upon 2, that is d. Answer is minus 2. I repeat, do not forget the sign. Y is equal to dy upon d. So what do you have here? 8 upon 2, that is 4. So what is our answer? X is equal to minus 2, y is equal to 4. Let's solve one more example. 2x plus 3y is equal to 2. X minus y upon 2 is equal to 1 upon 2. Here the coefficient of y can be taken as minus half and the constant of half also. But as we are trying to simplify the work, I suggest that equation 2, both sides can be multiplied by 2. So what will be the change equation you will have? 2x minus y is equal to 1. That will be comparatively easy to work out with. Now first step, write down them into a1x plus b1y is equal to c1 format, one below the other. 2x plus 3y equals to equation 1. 2x minus y is equal to 1. Now frame the first determinant d. What are we going to do? Hide the constant terms here. So the two columns you have got are 2 upon 2 and this is 3. What is the coefficient of y here? It is minus 1. Now do the cross multiplication. 2 into minus 1 minus 2 into 3. 2 into minus 1 minus 2 into 3. What is the answer? 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Minus 2 3s are 6. The answer is minus 8. Second determinant you are going to have is dx. For dx, as I said, ignore the coefficient of x and in place of 2 upon 2, you replace it by 2 upon 1, right? And this is 3 and minus 1. Again cross multiply. 2 into minus 1 minus 3 into 1. You have got here minus 2 minus 3 answer is minus 5. Frame same way for determinant dy. For this we are going to ignore the coefficients of y. So first column as it is 2 and 2, and next column is replaced by 2 and 1. So what do you have here? 2 into 1 minus 2 into 2. That is 2 minus 4. The answer is minus 2. Now we are using Cramer's rule. So by Cramer's rule, what you have is x is equal to dx upon d. What is the value of dx? Minus 5 upon d is minus 8. No simplification possible except that negative signs are getting cancelled. So your answer is 5 upon 8. What is the value of y? dy upon d. What is dy? Minus 2 upon minus 8. 2 ones are 4s are. Answer is 1 upon 4. So the value of x is 5 upon 8 and y is 1 upon 4.